Hey everyone. I thought it might be easier. I just want to go over placing an X in the schedule. And I think it might be easier if I just made a little video to explain how it works. So the X's need to be placed before people start entering their schedules so that we know what somebody actually needs off. So the X is different than, vacation, which is approved. The X is like you don't want to use a vacation or a holiday, but you really would like to have that day off. So a couple of things. One, it has to be placed before the schedule opens so that we can work around your X's. There is a limit to how many X's can be placed on one particular day. So for instance, the Friday after Thanksgiving for this year, we did have 3 people on vacation, and then we had 2 X's on the schedule as well. So we can only really honor 3, a combination of 2 V's and 1 X, or 2 X's and 1 V, to really balance the schedule. It's not working with having several X's and several V's on a high demand day like Thanksgiving, the Friday after Thanksgiving. So that being said, what we're looking at is, I'm just going to use my pencil. So we're looking at this day here. So anyway, we worked it out. We had to move some people around. I know I turned in a vacation day. We worked it out, which was great. So moving on to the next schedule, I'm just going to bring this up over here. So this is the holiday schedule, which is, going to have a lot of people, have a lot of things that they have, families, things that are coming up. So there will be days that people want X's on. This schedule is actually open already for you to put X's in there. When we're working on one schedule, the next month's schedule is open for you to put your X on. So this way we can look ahead. So for instance, when we start working on this schedule that begins on 12/9 and ends on, where is it here? January 5th, we'll be working on that current schedule this coming week, which means the next month's schedule, if you need to put X's in there, you can. Okay, so that all being said, for instance, you could look where I have my schedule. All right, I have a V day here on December 24th, and I do know that I want off these 2 days, the Wednesday and the Thursday. I'm going out of town. I'm heading go to Chicago. So with that being said, I have my the V day here. Have these 2 days off here. Most likely, I'll work that's Friday, Saturday, or the weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I want to have these 2 days off. So with a combination of, we can only have maybe 3 days that I can kind of honor. So on the 24th, I have a V day. The mother baby group, they're off that day. So I can honor another X in here because it can only be a combination of 3. However, on the 26th, we already have an X. We have another X here, and we have a vacation day. That's already closed out. All right. So on a day like on the 21st, there's 1 V day. If people need to put 2 X's here, that can be honored. And with the understanding that Fridays now have got to be covered. The Friday days, the Friday nights have to be covered. The other thing too, sometimes people will put a V and they may say that, let's see, where can I look at? So say on December 11th, we have 2 V's here already. And say 2 people want to put an X here. So like I was saying, I can't honor 4, but I could honor 3. So maybe it might not be that Cindy or Nicole actually need the 12/11 off. They might want 12/12 off. Then they could move it over here and we could put some X's, 2 X's in here. All right, so it's a lot of words. I'm going to send out the email, the explanation that was sent out in December. I had resent it out again in the spring. I'm going to send it out again because it has it on there. The other thing that I want to do is if there are several, so say there's a couple of people who need this X off, the day off, or here. So say 2 people put X's in here, but I really need to move people around because we're just short staff, and I can only honor maybe 1 X. The way the person that I'll be able to honor is I'm going to do it in reverse. I think that I want to do it in reverse round robin, because they will be the person who really has the least opportunity to get what they need off on a schedule. So say a person who's number 1 in round robin puts an X here, and somebody who's last in round robin puts an X here, and I really cannot honor both X's. I would most likely defer to the person who is last in the round robin, just because they really do not have an opportunity to get exactly what they need off. Let's see, it's limited. I'm just trying to read from my little thing here. The prime time are days that are like the days before, say like the 4th of July, the Friday after Thanksgiving, the Friday or Tuesday after Memorial Day. Those are prime time days. Those are really left up to my discretion. If I can give the people off who place the X's in there, I totally want to. But if I can't, I'm not always going to be able to honor that. But so far, we've been able to honor everybody who's put an X in so far. I've been able to honor it. I just want everybody to make sure that they, understand that it has to go in before we start the schedule. So we're working on the we're going to be working on the December 9th one. I'm trying to find it here. December 9th. So then after that, we're going to be working on this one. Then after that, we'll be working on the January 6th, if I can find it. January 6th, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so when I open up the next schedule, which is the December 9th to January 5th, I'm actually going to be, the January 6th to February 22nd is actually open for you guys to put X's in. So it's a two-step process. One is the schedule actually being entered for the month, and then you can go ahead and place your X's in the next schedule, so that when we're ready to go to the next schedule, those X's are in and people can work around it. So I hope that makes it a little more clear. Remember, only 2 X's per 24-hour time. The combination of maybe 3, 1 V day, 2 X's, 2 V days, 1 X. Any questions, please ask me. I'm going to resend out the written explanation along with this video, just so that it kind of makes a little more sense. Okay, that's it. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.